welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
I'm a selfish man.
First pitch coming your way next.
One more little time.
Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Seth Lugo.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Ready to go now? Now it's the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts. The pitch. Outside.
No, that's out.
And we're underway here in Philly. Next pitch is outside. Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is down low. Bounced up the middle. Arcia. Bogaerts retired. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting eighth here, Michael A. Taylor.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, but it's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
John Birdie in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Under it. 2 up, 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And that one is lifted in the air. Rooker makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And today's starter, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Here comes the pitch. Josh Rojas stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. He's got it. One down. And now Sal Frelick.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there.
That's the ball.
Here's a 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. Good eye in that spot.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings and misses, and the count's full.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it drops in. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Mike Trout, coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. And that's in the dirt.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
2 balls, no strikes, the count. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Off balance speed, there's one. Over to first, safe. Here's Joey Gallo.
He's struggled to make contact lately, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Struck him out looking. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. And now here's the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Lugo, the tall righty, 225 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Lugo back to work. Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Rowley puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
That is it. The right fielder, number 20. George.
And the batter is George Springer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Here's Jason Hayward. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And that's another ball. Hard hit right side. The throw to first, and the Yanks go quietly. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Orlando Arcia.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And the right-hander back to work. Fall off foul. And the righty deals. On the ground to the left. In plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Cal Raleigh. First
That's
pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
That clips the corner. And a rope in the center field base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Man at first with one gone. Brent Rooker stands in for the Phillies. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One down. Buddy Kennedy stands in for the Phillies. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Yamamoto checks the runner. McLean back on a dive.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
McLean leads off first with one away.
One, two.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And a foul ball, third base side. 2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. There's the strike up high. Going to count 1 and 2.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the third inning. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Gallo takes it to the bag. One up, one down.
Batting it, the left fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball there. Slice down the right side. Oh, 2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, headed. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's off
inside. That's a
the
ball.
inside edge. And the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. The Yanks trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Two down, nobody on. Right side and foul ball. The 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, McLean tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. The Yanks go in order, and they're down 2-0. They stack center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Trout. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped right center field. Springer going back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's inside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Frelick over at first with 1 away. That one missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Now 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away. But
and the 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Popped up. 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the Phillies catcher, Cal Rowley. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ballgame.
And there's a hit. Coming around third is Fraley. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they're up by 3. So 2 down. Brent Rooker stands in for the Phillies. First pitch, not close. That's in there. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. And another ball.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Xander Bogaerts. And a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Gallo takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. John Birdie at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. Pickoff throw. Birdie gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
1-1.
It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball 1. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Got him swinging.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, out towards left center. Trout is there. Makes the catch, inning over. The Yanks ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Matt McClain. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Buddy Kennedy stands in for the Phillies. Ball one there. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just punched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they
tosses to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they lead it 3-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready now for the 5th inning, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The pitch. Just missed. The punch out there. Now 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Jason Hayward. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The Phils leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is outside. And that skips into dirt. And that's outside. And that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Rizzo stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Wouldn't chase that time.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Two outs. That's inside. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Finds its way through, base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So, man aboard, Michael A. Taylor stepping in now for the Yankees. Right through there for a strike. Taylor, the former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That's to third. They take the force out, and that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Phillies 3 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and now for the Phillies, Sal Frelick. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And at first, Mike Trout digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a good eye there. Movement in the Yankees pen. Yu Darvish getting loose out there. Montero, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Frelick aboard here at first with nobody out. Check on the runner. Back standing. He's in there safely. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Up the middle. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Once you get the ball out the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now it's Joey Gallo. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. pitch. Stays alive. Righty delivers. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They try to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Orlando Arcia stands in for the Phillies. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one fouled off. The Phillies trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. Now Raleigh stands in for the Phillies.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two on, 2 outs. Got him looking. Big time third strike to end the inning against a real threat. Phillies leave a couple. They're on top by a count of 3-0. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Gary Sanchez now. Lugo back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went around. That's ruled the swing. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty to the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Chopped left side. in there safely.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
And now the shortstop, John Birdie, 1 for 2. Throw to first.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Left field. Frelick has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. That misses, and that's ball 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Next offering upstairs.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Just off the inside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The designated hitter.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Stanton now. Having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
And that's downstairs and outside. And he deals. And that's outside. And the count is even 2-2. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Springer in the box again, takes a strike. And the 0-2. That's the third. Zips it across. That ends the frame. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
0-2 now. Hard liner. No one can get there. It falls in. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Put a pretty good jolt in.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Yu Darvish.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. And the count is 0-2. Right-handed reliever. That one just misses. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the second game of the series. The pitch. Chases that one out of the zone, and that is a big first out. So the lineup flips over. Here's Josh Rojas. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Brad Boxberger getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. And that's in for a strike. 2 on, 1 out. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And all set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Jason Hayward. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
And that one missing low. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Nope, he held back. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Carl Edwards Jr.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Rizzo up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And another ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. late on that fastball.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Kicks and fires. Hard hit left side. Kennedy over to second. On to Gallo. There's two.
The reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to third. Whips it to Gallo. Third out. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Sal Fraley. The wind of the pitch. Fall off foul. Here comes the 0-1.
Run. No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Trout, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1
Trying
strike.
to keep good speed off the bases.
That one not close. 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here's the 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now.
Count's full.
And that's ball
That's
4.
ball 4. Runner, take your base.
No, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
And diving back is Trout.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Gallo in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sync of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Arenado to first in time. And that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Holderman.
And he's had a struggle so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Sanchez in the box now. Takes strike 1. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 3. And that's in the dirt. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jalen Beeks appears to be getting loose. Leclerc warming up as well. Close but called a ball. 2-0.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
In the air, right field, and he can't make the play. Substitution being made at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Garrett Hampson. 1 down, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, John Birdie. Holderman keeping him close. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to first, and it's just foul. That was close. Good eye in that spot. Next offering misses down and away.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
This one in the air. He's under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And up next for New York, Nolan Arenado. Can't glove it cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took him for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
Stanton, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
1-2. Count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. They miss a big chance that. Now into the ball game on defense. Garrett Hampson. He'll play second. Here's the Phillies catcher, Cal Raleigh. And a foul ball is out.
Now playing third.
0-1. And fouled off. And a pitch. That one down the line, and it finds its way through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And now, Brent Rooker. He's already homered here in this one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. So digging in, Matt McClain. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
Miller's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
A 1-1. And the slider just misses.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Buddy Kennedy to bat next. Here comes a pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Go-ahead run at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him swinging. Digging in, Buddy Kennedy. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First pitch misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 1 out. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. And the righty deals. That's a little bit low. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Brennan Bernardino getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Left-hand hitter waits. That misses the zone. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Ground ball up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. Quick feed to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Now here is Sal Fraley. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Waters, the runner at third. Rojas at first, 2 out of the inning. Here's a 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Taylor has this one sized up. Makes the catch. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Now into the game, Drew Waters. He takes over in right. Here's George Springer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Right side. Has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Hayward at the plate now, and that's inside. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
That's the ball.
Rizzo in
Outside.
now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next
Nice
offering
one.
is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. They're down to their final strike.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-2.
And another ball. Got it. And that is the ball game.
He's done it again, Bo. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dream.
Play ball.